What's going on, everybody? If you want to see a BTS of a recent highlight video that I did for myself by myself, stay tuned. I'm turning it from this to this. Alright? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Just to give you a little BTS as a little commentary, actually, as to what's going on, my thought process and how I created a little B-roll sequence. Alright, so right now I have a tub full of lights, stands, filters, and what I'm doing right now is taking out one of the lights and then putting light bulbs on them. As you can see in the top left hand corner, there's already a light stand already set up. It was at nighttime, so I was using that light stand as like a regular light to keep me occupied and make sure that my eyes can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, so you're looking at the light bulb right here, plugging into, or I'm screwing that into the light fixture. These are basically elementary lights. It was donated to me, so I haven't been using them that much. I'm trying to prioritize using them more often. All right, so now that's me picking up these stands. I had a few of them. I'm talking about at least 5 or 6 of them, and so this is just one of the stands that I'm using to connect the light fixture onto that light stand. So in total, I've got 2 stands that are definitely going to be used. I plan on using more stands later on, but you'll see how that goes. So obviously, you see the light, you see me screwing onto that light bulb, into the light stand, and yeah, that's cool. Gets the job done. I knew I wanted to do a 3-point light cinematography design, so I had a key light, a fill light, and then a rim light. So this is primarily going to be my fill light that I wanted to use because the light fixture has 4 bulbs on it, and I just used 2 of them because I thought it would be less dense, or I thought the light would be less intense. So yeah, this is just me being a bit lazy. I got the light plugged into the bar strip, plugged into the house. These light bulbs these lights aren't necessarily battery powered, so I have to plug them into a light fixture. Yeah, really good job, man. Yeah, so that's me pulling the cable over, the extension cord over, so I don't have to trip anything. So it can be just a little bit more organized. Alright, okay, so this is have the cameras at least at eye level for basically the shots that I wanted to get. Yeah, and so that's me increasing the light stand so that is at least at eye level, and then that's camera B, and now I'm moving over to camera A. Yeah, so I'm making sure everything's in the right position, at least in my head, how I wanted it to look. And so that's me increasing the height on camera A. Now I had 2 lenses that I used at Nikon 35 to 70, not recommended, and then the Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter 1.8 lens. I love that end so much. I love it a lot, for real. All right, so that's me carrying my bag over as like an extra weight, essentially like a makeshift sandbag. Again, I was a little bit lazy to move the sandbag from the inside and bring it outside. Okay, so now this is me adding the filters. No. This is actually moving camera B over to a better position that I thought would be better, useful, would be more of use. I looked at the shadows and looked at the light and how the lights were hitting me, and I thought that camera would be a better angle for me to use that angle for. All right, now going forward. This is me continuing to check the focus. This is the stage that was pretty much the most tedious because I don't really use autofocus, or I don't have cameras and lenses that allow me to be accessible to using autofocus. So I'm just using manual focus right now, making sure I'm in the right position, making sure I need to get what I need to get. I'm in frame. You can see everything that I want to show, and everything's looking good so far. I'm happy with it. Just doing small little tweaks. The B cam was more or less a close-up cam, and that's me moving it again to the third spot that I might want to explore. I tend to not use this angle, so you see me picking it back up again, or you see me playing around with it, seeing if it will work. And looking at the frame, you can just tell it's just not really working for me. So I move it back to the second see from the previous angle, you can see that actually the more of the actual shot. So this angle with me is just making sure satisfied with it. You can just tell, like, I'm trying to get it perfect, but evidently I'm trying to get it as good as I can get it because I didn't have the tripod. I couldn't move the tilt. I couldn't I couldn't adjust the bubble. You know how some tripods have a bubble in it? Because I didn't have it, it was very difficult for me to make sure everything was in frame and making sure everything was level. So yeah, there you see me moving the teal filter. The teal filter is on the rim light. I intended to use that as a back rim light, as my angle. So the key light is all white, the fill light is orange, and the rim light is blue. That's the teal color. That's the teal color I intended to use. So that's my light source. Those are the lights that I use, and like I said, you see me playing around with the two cameras. This is pretty much the last time I intend on testing out everything, making sure everything's a go. And then there we go. Angle, take one. That's take one right there. Just getting the feel for it. I'm ready to go, and making sure I'm looking at it myself, making sure I'm happy with what I'm seeing. I'm cool with it. Everything's fine. Just get a look at it. Okay, angle two, take two. I ended up doing 5 takes of this. Right, so you're not gonna see all 5 takes, but this is the first 2 takes I ended up taking to see how I felt about the hood experience. Did I like what I see? Did I like how I feel? Just testing out, making sure my handles were still how do I say, the handles that I was using were still a little bit rusty, but I felt the process. I felt myself getting back into the flow when I played basketball a bit. Yeah, just get into the flow of it. There you go. But I'm happy at this point. I'm pretty cool with what I'm getting. And this is that last angle. This is the last take, actually. Take 5. This is the angle where I'm cool. This is the 5 takes. And then you see the finale at the end of this take. You'll see what I end up coming with. Oh, this is me actually doing the entrance. This is actually one of my favorite shots. Just the entrance level. And I shot in 60 frames per second on camera A, and then 24 frames per second on camera B. Alright, so this is just the last little tidbit of me making sure that I'm getting what I'm getting, making sure I'm trying to give a different look than the previous 4 takes. So if you're happy with it, that's how I created this little B-roll sequence. Alright, so in the next couple seconds, let me know what you think. Alright, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll check you in the next one. Peace.